Here's a GRE algebra question. Let's take a look. What is the value of 40 to the power of 4/3 over the cube root of 5? A lot going on here. We have fractional exponents. We have radicals. We got everything, right? So to make our lives a little bit easier, let's turn this into a pure exponent problem. Here's how we're going to do that. 40 to the power of 4/3 is already in exponential form, so that's 40 to the power of 4/3 over, ready for this, 5 to the power of 1/3. This is an important rule to know with fractional exponents and radicals. The cube root of 5 is equal to 5 to the power of 1/3. Okay, so now it's just an exponent question. But an important precondition for using all of our fancy exponent rules that you may or may not know is that we have to have the same base, right? We can't do anything unless we have the same base. So I'm going to break 40 up into, ready for this, 8 times 5, right? That's 8 times 5 to the power of 4/3. That's 40 right there. To the power of 4/3 over 5 to the power of 1/3. And now we're getting somewhere. 8 times 5 to the power of 4/3, another exponent rule, here it comes. We can distribute this in and rewrite this as 8 to the power of 4/3 times 5 to the power of 4/3 over 5 to the power of 1/3. All right, now let's focus on the 5s, right? 5 to the power of 4/3 over 5 to the power of 1/3 is a division. What's the rule for dividing exponential terms? You subtract the exponents. So 5 to the power of 4/3 over 5 to the power of 1/3 is 5 to the power of 4/3 minus 1/3, or, I'll rewrite the whole thing here, this is 8 to the 4/3, times 5 to the power of 3/3, right? 4/3 minus 1/3 is 3/3. 3 over 3 is 1, so I'm going to rewrite this further. 8 to the power of 4/3 times 5 to the power of 1. We're so close, folks. All right, now let's focus on, I'm just going to box this because we're getting pretty far. 8 to the power of 4/3. Well, I can rewrite this, I'll draw a little line here, as 8 to the power of 1/3 to the power of 4. Think about that for a second, right? If I were to redistribute this, if I were to apply my exponent rule of multiplication, right, I would get 4/3 because 4 times 1/3 is 4/3 times 5, right? What is 8 to the power of 1/3? What is the cube root of 8? Well, it's 2, right? The cube root of 8, 8 to the power of 1/3 is 2. So that whole thing comes out to 2. To the power of 4 is 16. So ultimately, I have 16 times 5, which is 80. Whew. For more GRE tips and tricks or to sign up for my online course, follow the link on my profile.